Bills end Chiefs' unbeaten run and Lions hit 50. The Kansas City Chiefs' long unbeaten run finally came to an end at the hands of the Buffalo Bills in one of a number of statement wins in the NFL on Sunday. After 15 straight wins, the defending Super Bowl champions were outplayed in Buffalo as the Bills deservedly ran out 30-21 winners. The Pittsburgh Steelers were also big winners as they beat arch-rivals Baltimore despite not scoring a touchdown. The Detroit Lions scored a half-century against lowly Jacksonville as they continued to look the standout side in the NFC, while the Green Bay Packers defeated Chicago on the last play of the game. Right from intercepting Patrick Mahomes' first pass of the game, Buffalo looked the better side as they moved just a game behind their big rivals in the race for the AFC playoffs' top seed. Mahomes kept the Chiefs in it with 3 touchdown passes, but just as they threatened yet another escapology act, Bills quarterback Josh Allen took the game into his own hands and settled it with a barnstorming 26-yard touchdown run. That makes 4 straight regular season wins over the Chiefs for Buffalo, who have lost 3 playoff meetings between the sides in the past 4 years. This was a more controlled and complete performance than usual by the Bills, without Allen having to do everything by himself, and a 6th successive victory takes them to 9 wins and 2 losses. It was also a rare convincing defeat of Kansas City, their first by more than a score since October 2021, as they finished the weekend 9-1. Buffalo kept Mahomes' offense to a season-low 259 yards and scored 30 points against a Chiefs defense that had gone 30 games without conceding. Also hot on the Chiefs' heels are Pittsburgh, who showed why they may just have the best defense in the league. They shackled Lamar Jackson's top-ranked offense to beat Baltimore in a tight affair. Jackson only generated 1 touchdown himself, just over a minute before the end, but could not then run in a 2-point conversion as the Ravens lost 18-16. Kicker Chris Boswell booted 6 field goals to score all 18 points for Pittsburgh, who have now won 8 of the past 9 against their big division rivals. But 2-time NFL Most Valuable Player Jackson has just 1 win in 5 games against a Steelers side he just cannot figure out. And the Ravens' inability to win tight, low-scoring games continued. All 4 of their defeats this season have come in matches in which they failed to score 25 points. The Steelers, meanwhile, improved to 8-2 to take control of the AFC North, but will want to see more out of Russell Wilson and the Detroit Lions are looking unstoppable in the NFC as they recorded the biggest win in their history with a 52-6 rout of the Jacksonville Jaguars, who suffered their heaviest defeat as they slumped to 2-9. Jared Goff threw a career-worst 5 interceptions last week but responded with 412 yards, 4 touchdown passes and a perfect passer rating as the Lions made it 8 wins in a row to move to 9-1. It is their best start to a season since 1934 as Dan Campbell's side reinforced their position as the NFC favorites to make what would be their first ever Super Bowl. The NFL's most played rivalry saw the Green Bay Packers win in their 209th game against the Chicago Bears thanks to a blocked field goal on the final play. Rookie Caleb Williams did all the hard work with a great drive to set up the field goal, but Green Bay got a hand on it to earn a 20-19 victory and an 11th straight win over the Bears. The Minnesota Vikings won their 3rd in a row 23-13 over the Tennessee Titans, to go 8-2 and remain a game behind Detroit and 1 ahead of Green Bay in the tough. The Aaron Rodgers fairy tale in New York seems over as the Jets lost 28-27 against the Indianapolis Colts to slip to 3-8 and all but out of playoff contention. Rodgers lost his first season with the Jets to an Achilles tendon injury, but this one is not much improvement and it will take a huge turnaround after their bye week to salvage something from this position. In contrast to the 40-year-old oldest quarterback in the league, Anthony Richardson is the 2nd youngest in the NFL at the age of 22 and has given his side playoff hopes by dragging his team to 5-6. It could also be curtains for the Cincinnati Bengals, who again showed plenty of heart and ability but yet again came up short against the Los Angeles Chargers to slump to 4-7. Joe Burrow led a 21-point second-half comeback, but a late missed field goal gave the Chargers the chance to win it, and J.K. Dobbins rushed for a 29-yard touchdown 18 seconds from the end to seal a 34-27 victory. LA NFL Week 11 roundup, QBs come up big. Geno Smith scored a dramatic late touchdown with just 12 seconds left to give Seattle a surprise 20-17 win in San Francisco and leave the 49ers bottom of the NFC West. They both sit on 5-5 though, as do the Los Angeles Rams after Matthew Stafford threw 4 touchdown passes to help them beat the New England Patriots 28-22. Denver look to have found their franchise quarterback if rookie Bo Nix continues his recent form. Nix tossed 4 touchdowns as the Broncos battered Atlanta 38-6 to improve to 6-5. The most versatile man in the NFL, Taysom Hill had an extraordinary game with 3 touchdown runs and 248 combined yards from also acting as a receiver, passer and returner, all of which helped the New Orleans Saints beat Cleveland 35-14. Tua Tagovailoa threw 3 touchdowns as Miami moved to 4-6 by beating Las Vegas 34-19 to cling to their playoff